Hello everyone, and welcome to this weekly tarot reading where we're just going to pull 7 cards and just see what the week ahead has in store for us. So we're just going to shuffle until I get 7 cards. Whoa. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So let's say this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's say this is Thursday. So this is Friday. Friday really wants to let it be known that it's the Ace of Pumpkins. Okay. So this would be Saturday. And one more. Let's see what's happening on Sunday. Okay, I don't think all of these things are happening on Sunday. So we'll just take the top one, which is the Two of Pumpkins. We can see that a couple of cards, our Friday and our Sunday card, were really desperate to jump out. Okay, unconventional, but let's see what's happening this Friday, seeing as these two were so desperate to jump out. So the pumpkins in this deck, I should mention this is the Halloween Tarot by Kipling West. In this deck, pumpkins replaces pentacles, so this is about tangible, practical things that you can hold in your hand. Aces are about new beginnings. So this card, I would say, very much is the trick or treat card. It's not Halloween just yet, but there's definitely some sweetness around this. So whether it's about actual candy, whether it's about cocktails, maybe a dessert, there's definitely something sweet. Maybe it's I don't know, 2-for-1 cocktails. Maybe it's just like a nice little gift, a little token. I don't know what the flowers are, and unfortunately I think there is some symbolism in the flowers that's going over my head. So if you know what these flowers are, please let me know or give me your best guess. But Friday, definitely I see it as something social and something like gift giving or reciprocal. So it might be like you go to a nightclub and it's like a free drink for the first 100 patrons, or I don't know, some kind of like promo. Someone is giving out free candy or free chewing gum or something like that. But I do see like a nice little gift, something sweet, something material on Friday. And then we're going to jump to Sunday. I know, very unconventional, but these two cards really wanted to jump out. Here we have Two of Pumpkins. So again, pumpkins being pentacles, and the two is about balance. So we can see we've got the two pumpkins here, one with the lights on, one with the lights off. I wonder if it's some kind of opportunity or going to a new place, learning a new skill, because these two follow on from one another. We've got the Ace of Pumpkins and then the Two of Pumpkins. Ace is something new, and then the two is about finding a way to balance. So I wonder if maybe you discover a new restaurant and you think, oh, I really love this restaurant, but I can't go there all the time. I have to sort of moderate going there. Or you eat something new and you think that was delicious. Let me learn how to make it. Let me learn how to, mix all the ingredients, and let me, of course, moderate when I'm going to cook this new recipe. I'm not going to make it every day, of course. Or it could be about a skill. It could be that you try something. I don't know. Let's say you take a dance class, for instance. Maybe like the first lesson is free, perhaps. That's like a nice little treat, a way to entice you. And maybe you think, hey, I really loved this. I actually want to learn how to do it properly. So in the Two of Pumpkins here, how this jester has their feet positioned. Maybe they're learning the footwork of some dance, or maybe they're learning the choreography, how to make it look smooth, like the infinity symbol. So yeah, I guess the highlight of your week is going to be Friday and Sunday, and I do see something new. You're trying something for the first time coming to you on Friday, and that's something you're going to want to pursue on Sunday. Anyway, that was a little bit unconventional. Let's start with Monday, as is more traditional. Oh, I do just have some frankincense and myrrh burning here. It's almost burnt out, but it's really nice for sort of cleansing, purifying, protection. Anyway, so Monday we have the Lovers reversed. Now, I usually don't keep my cards upside down, so if it does come to you upside down, I would pay attention to that. So the Lovers typically is more about choice. I know normally the Lovers, you think it's going to be something romantic, but it's more about having to make a choice. It's more like a fork in the road, and it's more about, do you have faith? So are you going to make a decision based on, faith or love? That's normally how I would read the Lovers. Now, in this deck specifically, they've got the vampire. So, of course, I'm going to think of Dracula, and maybe this is, Mina Harker. Maybe these are her letters from Jonathan Harker that Count Dracula forced him to write, saying everything is okay, and future dating the letters. But also in this deck, vampires sometimes can be subconscious things. I know with Dracula in particular, some people like to read a sexual element into it, and that the vampire represents this like repressed lust and so on and so forth. So to tie that in with the Lovers, this is a Major Arcana card. So I would say we have the dog. The dog is, quite faithful there at the bottom. And then we have the cat. Now, I love cats, but cats sometimes do get a bad reputation. They're associated with the supernatural, and black cats especially associated with bad luck. So I'd say there's a choice here. Maybe it is to do about love, or maybe just it is to do with how you express yourself, accepting yourself and your sexuality. And it's basically, do you do what is predictable, what is expected of you socially? If you're in a relationship, do you, be faithful to your partner? Or if there's something that you're uncertain about, maybe there's someone else that you're interested in, maybe you're questioning your sexuality, maybe you feel that the flame has gone out of your relationship. Do you speak openly and say, hey, look, the way things are right now, this isn't working for me, maybe I want to try something new, whether that's something new with your existing partner, whether that is you want to explore your sexuality further, beyond what you've done so far. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from Monday. Oh, sounds like a very sort of deep, profound card. Normally, like what's happening this week, normally it's mundane stuff, like if we're going to go to work and we're going to pay some bills. All right, so you've got very sort of profound, emotionally intense Monday. Let's see what you're doing on Tuesday. So Tuesday we have the Ten of Ghosts. So in this deck, the ghosts represent the cups, which is about water, emotions, being in tune with your emotions, but also being, flexible, fluid, adaptable, as water is. 10 is about completion, and the 10 of cups usually is like the happily ever after card. The cups, or the ghosts in this case, are usually the happiest suit in the deck. Well, if I look at Monday, for instance, this the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Ghosts is about happiness, happy relationships. I would say maybe even like a little bit of nostalgia, because ghosts are typically something from the past, but these are happy ghosts. I don't know if you can see they're smiling. They're not scary ghosts. So if I wanted to link these together, maybe you just need to be brave. Maybe on Monday, this is something you've already been thinking about, and you just need to be brave and say what's on your mind. So maybe you want to reignite the passion with an existing lover. Maybe you want to contact someone from the past. Maybe you want to be brave and ask someone out. But yeah, Monday is about really being true to what you know, your emotions, your thoughts. And it looks like if you are true to what you know, you're going to have a good time on Tuesday. Going to be very happy, nice relationship, sort of nice surroundings. So this looks like a happy scene. Everyone here is laughing, dancing, very harmonious. Okay, so Wednesday we have Justice. Oh, this is a nice card. This is like a really in-depth card. There's lots happening here. We've got the two bats here in the corner. We've got the owl, which can be about wisdom. We've got these two heads that are being balanced. We've always got a little cat guide. We have what seems to be a voodoo doll here. So there's lots to take in. You're welcome to pause the video and inspect this card for yourself. This is also the second Major Arcana for you, so you've got quite a busy week. Justice can be man-made justice, so it could be something like winning a legal battle, or it could be just having someone agree with you or find in your favor. It can also be divine justice or cosmic justice, which is more the concept of kind of like karma, I suppose. And if you have been a good person, or if you have done good things, or you have done the right thing, you will be rewarded with good outcomes, and people who have done bad things will be punished. I don't feel it's connected to the other two cards. I just have the inkling that it's about something else. It's very deep. I feel I can't quite get the meaning. I'm really being drawn to the top of the card, the bats, the full moon, and the owl, but I feel that the full interpretation is escaping me. Having thought about it for a little bit, I do feel that maybe there are people that are observing you that maybe you're not aware of. So maybe if you're a student, maybe you don't think that your head teacher or your principal really sees all the good work that you do or what a good student you are, but they do see that. Or maybe if you at work, perhaps you are being considered for a promotion. Maybe you don't realize that, but you are. So I'm really looking at the moon, which is in nighttime, maybe like things that are, hidden or unseen, but the wise owl, and the owl looks to be observing the bats. So I get the feeling that maybe you are not aware that you're being observed and judged, but you are. And I think that you're being viewed favorably. You've shown yourself to be, competent at what you do or deserving. So I do see more sort of responsibility coming your way, but it's because you deserve it. And of course, if there's any status or money that goes along with that, of course that will be forthcoming as well. All right, what is happening on Thursday? Another upside down card. We have the Five of Ghosts. So 5 usually is quite a volatile number. It's about change and transformation. Again, the ghosts are the element of water in this deck. Looks like some ghosts are pouring some water out. Perhaps this pumpkin man doesn't see where to go. Maybe the ghosts sort of like flooding the area around him, so they're puzzled. Although it was upside down, and I do read my cards upside down if they appear that way. So usually this card is about loss, regret, sorrow, maybe crying over something. But here it's upside down. So if I were to try to tie these two together, I would say maybe you don't realize that your good efforts are being noticed. Maybe you think, your work goes unseen or unappreciated. So maybe you feel sad about that on Thursday, but you can't sort of dwell on it. You're not able to think about it too long or cry about it too much, because then we come into Friday that wanted, so desperately to come out. So maybe these are your friends saying, don't worry about that, let's go out tonight. And then you discover this new thing that you do on Sunday. But that then leaves us with Saturday. And Saturday is the star, and this is the third Major Arcana card for you. So, wow, looks like someone is having a really big, profound, pivotal week this week. The star can be about being seen. It can be being a star like a celebrity. It can also be about turning your dreams into reality. So like you wish upon a star, there's something you want to do, and finding a way to manifest it. So I see this as bringing more sort of momentum or meaning into your life. So to tie Friday, Saturday, Sunday together, I think Friday you go out, you discover this new activity. I don't know whether you find a new venue that you like, you find a new activity that you like. It really inspires something in you. So I don't know, let's say you see a trapeze act and you think, oh my God, that's amazing. I want to learn how to perform those moves. It really sort of ignites something in you, motivates you. It's something you want to learn, but I think there's also some balance because we see this joker here, they're smiling, they're happy. So while they might be learning a new skill, I think they're also balancing their responsibilities and their job with something that they're passionate about, something that they want to do, not just something that they have to do. Wow, so this reading was not what I was expecting. I thought we would just do a little reading and you just get a lot of like minor arcana. I don't know, maybe the highlight of your day might be you find a $5 note on the floor or something. But no, whoever you are, you have three major arcana cards. So yeah, come back next week. Let me know how this week went. Let me know if this resonates with you. I'd be happy to know what you get up to. And yeah, do let me know if you want any more readings with this deck. It is the Halloween Tarot by Kipling West. I really do like it. I resonate with it very much, or it resonates with me. Let me know if you like it and if you would like any more readings with this deck. Otherwise, that's it from me. Thank you for your time, and hopefully I will see you next time.